They ain't gonna like this one. Stop. I don't want to hear. No, stop. I told you time and time again. Becky Lynch is a plain Jane. And let me just say this real quick. I have nothing against the person behind the character, Becky, or also the other person behind the character, Charlotte. Because I'm going on her too. And a couple other people. I have nothing against these people. I'm just talking about their characters that they're portraying on TV. That's all. So let me get that out the way. What has Becky Lynch done that makes her stand out from the other women on the roster? Becky, let me just do an interview with Becky real quick. Hey, Becky. Yeah. What makes you stand out? What makes you so much, what makes you shine compared to the other women on this roster? Well, I got red hair. Oh, so you have red hair, but Leah had red hair, and so did, what's her name? Eva Marie. Oh, okay, I did a WWE superstar. Okay, China and Triple H dated. Edge and Lita dated. Lita dated Matt Hardy. Oh, I like to kick ass. I'm like, okay, but Finley, he liked to get into fights too. I mean, lots of people like to get into fights. Isn't that why he goes into WWE in the first place? Becky, calm down. Becky, calm down, Becky. All right. I'm sorry, Becky. I'm sorry. My bad. Okay. I'm sorry. Let's stop. But let me just say this real quick. Becky only got to where she is right now because of Nia Jax. And I know a lot of people, oh no, Becky was gonna know. She is where she is because Nia Jax. And Nia Jax didn't do it alone. She also did it with the help of Charbot 9000 herself, Charlotte Flair. Woo! But Charlotte's the GOAT. Charlotte's the greatest of all time. Charlotte is average. But I'm gonna save that for later. Let me get back to Becky. Becky is an okay wrestler. There has never been a match that this is just my opinion, by the way, and obviously some other people feel like this. I've never seen a match with Becky that made me think, whoa, she's the real deal. I need to start watching some more matches from her. She's really good. Like, she's taking it. Her moveset is crazy. She's the GOAT. This right here, she is one of the best wrestlers, but the best female wrestlers out there. Like, they need to keep an eye on for Becky Lynch, man. They need to push her. She need to be a star. Like, no, I just never saw it. Same with the promos. The promos, they're not there. But I'll give my kudos to Becky Lynch, or as I used to call her, Becky Flinch, also known as Plain Jane. She has made do with being just like every other person on this roster. And there's nothing bad with being average. And let me make one thing clear. There's nothing wrong with being average. It's literally average. It's not the best. It's not the worst, You're just being you. I don't see anything that makes her stand out from any of these other women that she claims to be better than, just like Charlotte. When it comes to promos, Becky gets beaten by almost every single person on that roster, and they don't even have to try. Like, remember when she was the first SmackDown Live Women's Champion and Alexa Bliss destroyed her with that dumbass promo? Hey, Becky, ever since you got to SmackDown, you started getting a yellow streak down your back. I'm listening. I'm like, what the fuck is she even talking about? She should have just came out here in bed. Hey, Becky. The cow goes moo. And that still would have been more entertaining than anything that Becky has said on the mic. Becky literally came out and cut one of the worst promos of all time. Like, Renee Young was like, Becky Lynch, how do you feel? She's going back my boy, man. She's going back my boy. More like, she's going to play Jane, baby. She's going to play Jane. Big time Becky Lynch. More like unremarkable Plain Jane. Imagine getting to where you're at because people were tired of another person, Charlotte, getting all these title reigns and all these accolades handed to them just because of their dad. And then also out of sympathy because somebody punched you in the face and, took time off of your career. Without Charlotte, there is no Becky Lynch. She owes everything to Charlotte. And now let me get on to Charlotte. Charlotte is great in the ring. Charlotte is one of the best wrestlers on the female roster. She's naturally gifted when it comes to being in ring. But when it comes to mic work, cut that shit the fuck off. Cut that shit off immediately. All those robotic promos is the same shit every fucking time. Can we please get rid of Charbot 9000?
Beep beep. I am Charbot 9000. I am a 20,000 time Raw Women's Champion, and I am a 3,000 time SmackDown Women's Champion. Beep beep. Did you guys also know that I had a undefeated streak at pay-per-views? Beep beep. And that my dad is Ric Flair? Beep beep. I am the golden girl of WWE.
Ah, shut the fuck up, Charlotte. Like, come on now. Like, but Charlotte, she's a goat. Like, she only got that shit because of Ric Flair. They literally ruined the whole entire women's division by handing her all of those belts. The worst thing that WWE probably did for the women's division was put Charlotte on SmackDown in 2017. Because that's how Becky got to where she's at in the first place. Charlotte didn't even need to be on fucking SmackDown. She's already 10,000 time Raw Women's Champion. She won at fucking WrestleMania multiple times. She won the Hell in a Cell. She literally had an undefeated pay-per-view streak. What was the reason to have her on there in 2017? But just to give her more title reigns? What the fuck? If you had put anybody in Becky's spot, they would have got it over. People were sick as fuck of Charlotte, and they still are. You could have gave that Becky Becky she went heel, she beat up Charlotte. You could have gave that to anybody and they would have got over. You could have done that to Natalia, she would have got over. Shit. This woman, she might actually be the GOAT. Because being as average and as basic as she is, I would have been scared as fuck if they told me that they wanted to make me the next star. I'm like, me? I'm just plain Jane. I'm just ordinary old Becky Lynch. I'm unremarkable, plain Jane. Like, now you're gonna be a star. You're gonna be on the cover of a video game. You're gonna be on the cover of a magazine. You're gonna beat Ronda Rousey. It's like, so we got this girl looking like Superman now, huh? Beating Ronda Rousey, beating Shannon Baszler. This girl is beating trained fighters. I understand that wrestling is scripted and that is a fake, but like, come on now. She just beat Nia Jackson. That's when everybody is like, oh, she just beat Nia Jackson. This is insane. She didn't deserve this. She shouldn't be beating her. Like, nope. I don't want to hear it. I've been told y'all that this woman right here was she's overrated. And now everybody's starting to see her for who she really is. Her and Charlotte winning the Royal Rumbles was like the worst decisions too for the women. These women have already accomplished more than everybody. Now let's go get them some Royal Rumble wins. It's like, oh Lord, oh boy. Now we have to see more of these two and their horrible promo work. Not to mention, no disrespect to Ronda Rousey, she cool, but like, her promos were just as bad. Ronda Rousey on the mic made Charlotte and Becky look like the GOATs.
Beep beep.
They made them look like Alexa Bliss and Carmella. And let me bring those two women up right quick. They are the fucking GOATs when it comes down to entertainment. Light years more entertaining than Becky and Charlotte could ever dream of. And the thing is, they can't even back it up in the ring. You put Carmella out there in the ring and everybody is like, damn, she sucks. But let me tell you this, when they give that girl the mic, she's killing it. Becky would just be another Mia Yim. No offense, but I'm just saying, like, nobody knows who Mia Yim, nobody really checking for Mia Yim. When was the last time that somebody was like, hey, yo, Mia Yim needs a championship reign? I'm sorry, but it's true. She's not a star. She's an okay wrestler. She's a cool person to have on your roster. She could put on a decent match. She would be great for a contender match. And, you know, she probably could even win the big one. But she's definitely not somebody who you put the division around and make as the standard. Paige's promo still is true to this day. Becky, shut up. You're the least relevant out of all of us here. Yo, shut up, Becky. Shut up, Becky. And I was like, shit, she's right. Becky does need to shut up. Because even with this belt and with all this glitz and glamour, she still isn't working. The man is played out. We don't want to see this shit no more. It's been 7 fucking years. Hang it up. I mean, she had something new going with the big time Bex thing, but it's just so boring. It's like, okay, we get it. You're the man. You're the top dog. You beat Ronda. You beat Shayna Baszler. You beat Nia Jax. You beat Charlotte. You beat everybody. All right, we get it. You fucking Wonder Woman. You happy now? You've done everything and you've become the same thing that you fucking hated and said that you were going to destroy. You became Charlotte. Just like Charlotte took all these opportunities away from other women, you did the same shit. And all these other people were complaining. Like, man, fuck Becky Lynch. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I mean to say it, but she's just so boring. I don't see it, and I don't think I'm ever going to see it. She's an okay wrestler, but you're not going to be seeing me cheering for this woman at WrestleMania. Rhea Ripley deserves to win. Rhea Ripley is a much better character. Shit, I'd rather give it to Valhalla, whatever the fuck her name is. They should have made her sister Abigail. Shit. Now that right there would have been a really good character change. Anybody, Liv Morgan got more charisma. Shit. Santina Morella had more charisma. Who else? Nia Jax. I don't see why everybody's hating on Nia Jax. Nia Jax is good. But Nia has go away heat. Nia Jax is good on the mic. Nia Jax is pretty good in the ring. Nia Jax has great attires. She has a great theme song. Nia Jax is a star. She's even related. She's literally cousins with The Rock. Get your facts fucking straight. Nia Jax is the GOAT. And she should have beat Becky's ass yesterday in that motherfucking last woman standing match. And they had her get her ass whooped by Becky Lynch. Get the fuck out of here. And thanks for listening. That's really all I got to say about that. Sorry for, having a bury Becky like that. But make sure that if you like these videos, like, share, subscribe. Take care and peace out.